proper oversight, approval, and adherence to set financial limits.
What you got? That's it? Oh, yes, sir. Anything else? So what's the limits?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, dirty dog?
What up, everybody? We got us a live Thornton Township meeting.
I'm trying to tell you it's a joke.
Oh boy.
Y'all don't run day today.
Guess who's
I
there?
tell everybody, when you learn y'all position, you got to understand how to move. What's the limits? So for y'all that don't know in the back, and because of fake news, what y'all don't know, they set the limit to $1,000.
Hold on one sec, guys. Oh,
Yeah.
hold on.
Tell me
Let's
what
go
you
here
got.
for just
I
one second. I know you can't hear him for just one second. Just let me, because I need to get the
Don't tell me
list.
what to say. I asked you what's the limit. Go ahead. Yeah. Mhm.
All right, there you go. You should hear it now. Here's the link to the channel we're watching. It's for Reality Check TV, guys. There's the link to click like and subscribe on their page on YouTube. Thornton Township meeting. Remember, this is Thornton Township. This isn't Dalton. But remember, she's the supervisor of that, and some of these folks a little different. Some are the same. But here you go.
When I look at page 3, I mean, I just got
The link tree is right there.
about an hour ago. If any organized activity, that is
Shout out to
very-
Reality Check
I would say
TV.
that's actually-
There's their link. Click like and subscribe on their page, like I said, please.
Every activity is going down to the rabbit. So I would just ask, can you be broad? I mean, narrow that down. Bus program. I mean.
All right, there we go. I pinned it to the top.
With your intention, everything that Thornton Township does, we say anything that's an organized activity. Our transportation program, our luncheon program, our days and that was that the purpose? That's what I want to make sure. Was that your intent? Because that's how. No, it says any organized activity or gathering funding or sponsored by Thornton Township. That's how they described it. That's how I read it. Was that your intention? I mean, am I reading it wrong? Was that the true intention of what you're trying to do with it? So once you start putting these laws in place, then you throw in and say that I have to audit it and make sure all this is very.
Boy, she ain't got her nails did. She got a hat on. Her hair ain't done. What's going on? Where all that money go?
This is any trustee can help
Welcome,
me
Turtle.
or the lawyer. Somebody can just kind of tell me.
We can make it more specific and narrow it down for you.
Thank you.
Okay, so are you guys going to adjust and come back on Tuesday with adjustments, or what we doing?
I'm not sure, we'll figure it out.
Well, we gotta figure out how.
I'll motion the table.
All right, is there a second for that?
Second.
The motion second, call it on.
Hi, Calamity Girl.
Trustee Jones? Trustee Gonzalez? Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Oh,
Supervisor Henry?
she ain't apparently hiding. She wouldn't have came here if she was hiding.
There's a motion to approve the ordinance to regulate retail / credit cards / net 30 policy. Is there a motion? Is there a second? Motion second. I'm gonna put this agenda together, what y'all got?
What happened here? This is the same as like the Dalton Dalton City Council meeting, but this is Thornton Township, where she's the supervisor, and it's 16 other towns besides
To
Dalton.
ensure responsible and transparent financial management for Thornton Township.
I hear somebody yelling. Shout out to Be Real TV and everybody raiding with them, man. Shout out to all the raiders. Shout out to everybody at Be Real TV.
Reach out to them. Reach out to them and catch them. You should reach out and actually go over it before you guys try to implement something like this.
I hear somebody yelling outside. Can you hear that?
Do know that's all the departments. Okay, fine. Departments, get up, time to talk. Who wanna go first? Come on, Marcia.
I want to go first, so I can get up out of here quick.
Elaborate on what exactly this
I can save Tiffany. She can save herself. She may not need saving if she didn't do what everybody's telling her or saying that what she did was real. Could be just accusations. You never know. We'll see. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you.
I think we've asked all those things several times. We haven't always gotten the information we need. We asked for-
I'll definitely get him some bags of treats there. That's due coming up.
We ask for information prior to something happening, but a lot of times.
Thank you, Lisa.
Staff is not allowed to give us information freely, and so it makes it hard for us to get. We didn't realize there are tons of expenditures.
Hello,
And
Lisa
a lot of
Polk.
them never know about, and now it's up to us whether we know or we don't know to vote on this. And sometimes you can always just say yes because you don't have enough information. And so again, we're just trying to create policies and procedures because again, this is not anyone's first money. And I'm not saying that everyone said that, but this is taxpayer money.
I ain't running this joint. I might kind of be running LA City Council, but not here. They ain't gonna get no smoking gun shout outs. Shout out to Reality Check TV. This is who we are watching. Again, I hate to keep spamming you guys, but here's the link to their page because I don't know them. I don't, so I want you guys to click like and subscribe on their page so you guys can find them. They're giving you all the lowdown live on what's going on in the Thornton Township, and I'd assume probably the same at Dalton as well. Shout out to them for showing reality on reality check TV, sorry. See, I hear people yelling out here. I hear a lot of y'alls.
Each of them do different things. Whether it's the youth and family, especially youth and family service, senior service, they each do something different every time. And guess what they use? A credit card. When she booked her events, or when they took them on the outing, I don't even know what it cost. What was the fee for?
Oh, she got to explain the credit card bills now. I bought that 43 grand on Amazon. What the fuck was you buying? A bunch of bikes for the whole township? Oh, this isn't Dalton, Timothy. This is the Thornton Township. A little different. She's a part of both.
Providing, refreshments for,
Portland Andy Lindsay. I don't think there's too many people. It looks like a much smaller place. I mean, look, standing room only. They got to stand in the corners. And I bet you that's a whole room full of people who couldn't even get in. Yeah, chat summary doesn't really give you a good synopsis of what's going on at any one time ever on YouTube in any channel. All right, let me get a bag going here too. I'm all caught up. Got Be Real TV in here too. I know they want to smoke Aton in there talking shit.
I don't know, but I can say, for senior services, there's never been a purchase on a credit card, that we use for senior services, that did not align to our daily operation, providing services to our seniors.
What's up, Mr. Harlan? Man, where's Yessie? I'm starting to get worried. I ain't seen Yessie here in a few days. Hopefully he's okay. Ian, hopefully you're all right. Hopefully you're busy enjoying Barbados with Imelda on the beach, sipping pina coladas.
Available for things that you have to replenish every, on an ongoing basis, it would definitely have a negative impact on the daily operation.
You don't have to add to that.
Yeah, go ahead.
You don't necessarily have to. Let me take a little bit of
What's up, Evog? Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's here. All right, you just working. Okay, that's what I figured, man. I figured you was just out. You got better things to do to hang out with us monkeys. It's good you're okay, man. Just want to make sure.
And that recurring expense is best paid when they on credit card. So that we don't have entire process which sometimes if you do not pay that bill, something can happen. And if it does happen, that the Comcast is stuck or suspended.
Hey, something in the gang.
That
Let's
is
get it.
the
Jared
program.
Goff.
So it is preferable for our process that expenses like that be placed on the credit card. And it are also.
Shout out to Jason too. Jason in the house.
Sweet.
All we need is Brock.
Sometimes it can happen like it is happening.
Three amigos are here.
That we are fighting
Oh, wow.
malware.
Oh, I see you. I see. Sorry to hear that.
If we're fending off
Dave and
malware,
Diego, thank you so much, Dave.
our president is working, and we need the
Uh,
services of this base.
No, FBI hasn't rated yet. This is the channel we're watching. It's called Reality Check TV. Click like and subscribe on their page. They're on YouTube. Go get them right now.
We don't use a credit card. Then we
Shout
have
out to Jason Jenkins. He's a Smoke and Scan viewer.
allow people our taxes. So it makes sense that
I'm heating it up, Aton. And yes, Josh and Gil, it is live. Thank you, Robert Juarez.
Right now.
Love your show, Rob from AutoFab. Shout out to Rob from AutoFab. It's good to see you, Robert. And of course, it's Dro. Oh shit, yeah. Then I'm all good then. Shout out to Pedro.
We did suggest that the finance director holds a credit card, and so we attempted to.
Thought it was fucking A-Time. He's always up in here giving me shit.
Or family services or any department, but if we don't have that, we have all these bills flushed and through. There's no way to identify.
Come on, I'm not gay, bro. Relax. Storming, huh? Shit's hot and warm here. It's a nice day actually, not really hot and warm. It's 95 and sunny. Thank you, Talvish. All right, everybody. What's up, Butcher?
All the departments that communicate with the
What did I do today? A bunch of stuff. Took my mom to a shelter to go find a dog. It's really hard to find a small dog. She wants a small dog. We had to put her little puppy down. Oh boy, they getting hot. Turn it up. Let's get it. What's up, Jester? So the only dogs are real big dogs, and it's too big for her. You know, want to find her something nice and small, like she had before. And it's really tough to find a nice small dog that's not really old. She wants to save one, of course, from the shelter, which is a great thing, like she did last time. It's just a tough thing. So yeah, we went and checked. There's one that she may like. The problem is it's not ready to be adopted yet. White dude's packing heat? Think so?
I'm not opposed to that.
That's what we went to. I mean, a shelter's a rescue, isn't it? Isn't that not the same thing? Animal shelter?
That's what I was. We had a child.
If you wanted a big dog, there was 100 of them.
I voted in favor.
I'm telling you, there might have been 10 little dogs and 100 big dogs.
Respect being what it is, they had their challenges and pretty much said,
What's up, Mines for?
"Heck with your challenges, I'm just making a vote." I
Thank you,
didn't
Dan.
say it that way, but I pretty much did that. By voting.
No, I don't steal nobody's dogs. I don't steal nothing.
One of the things that I continue to struggle with and finance director.
And there's an awful lot of yelling outside. You hear that?
And then we can also go and talk about.
Man, they about to come through that door.
What we need to do.
All that sideboard. Her lawyer's right next to her. Is the white guy. He's the DEI guy sitting right there. They had to hire a white guy, a token white dude, and he is there. Probably there 10 minutes early too, sitting up there waiting.
Okay. Certain things, you know,
Thank you, Dave.
For multiple things, because that's why he cut checks. After you guys vote stuff, you gotta cut these checks. This is my credit card. And then as I'm asking, you say that's your question, and then when it relates to
Adoptapet.com.
because it's so toxic, the stuff everybody been brought to the town, people want their money up front now. Nobody wants to wait on the check if they feel like how they got it passed, that y'all not.
Oh, really, Chris?
So now people, they doing work and.
Sounds about right. Let me write that down, Adopt-A-Pet.
And that's heartbreaking. So now everybody wants to pay for it. Oh, we don't get paid now. That's the problem we've been faced with, because now everybody put a black.
Thank you for the tip there. I'll look on that for my mama. You just got 2? Nice. Small dog at Costco. Pepsi for $1.99. Don't want a hot dog. Want a real dog.
On that bills list were the performers for Thornton, Taste of Thornton. In their contracts, they have certain things that they have to get. They want a certain stage, they want a certain sound system, they want the ride from the airport. I mean, this is all in the contract. So those type of things, yes.
Thank you, Dave.
You'll have to swipe. And for the record, all those IHOP charges was for senior services. Why they put all that junk on the insurance. But yeah, so there's certain things that we have to swipe. That's really the purpose of what we did last time. All of that printed out.
Deftones? I don't have any. I've told you all my Deftones stories. I can't think of any more. At least once I could tell you.
I don't know what other way to do it. We gotta call you all every time we're doing something, because it's really almost forcing an open meetings violation, because now we're discussing township business between everybody, instead of the trustees coming in and reviewing it like the code suggests it should be done.
Well, nobody's smart enough to give people a mic or tell this dude to walk to this podium right here so everybody could hear him. That's the
I
problem.
don't know what you're gonna do with a credit card, with your limits. You really state all the limits for the public.
Thank you, Damage. Algorithm Dono, thank you.
The reality of it is, most people don't manage their.
No, not tonight, Steven. Or Stefan.
No one is doing anything. When I spoke to you about asking each one of you all, would you be available for a special meeting, 2 paper.
Tomorrow we get 2 shows.
With all due respect.
That's cool. I just wanted to.
No, with all due respect, I still go back to the same question.
Nobody can, Drew.
What's the use of voting? If someone has a challenge with something that was put on a credit card and they vote not to pay, and it's a majority vote not to pay their invoice, but it's already on the credit card. So what's the use of voting?
Why would it be a majority vote for not paying the credit card charge? I know, but I'm saying at the site, everybody has credit cards. Every government entity has a credit card, because you're gonna always have an emergency. Their job is not to look for us to say, hey, can I fix the AC? Hey, we got a water break. That's not their job. Their job is to get the job done.
So
And
who's
us
your-
give them the resources to do it. And you put people
Steven.
that's equipped to handle and manage that department. Other than that, you'll put nobody over the department.
My friend
that you can't
Stefan
trust to
spells it the
manage
same
that
way and
job.
pronounces it Stefan. And everybody calls him Steven.
Itemizing, breaking things down. I believe that that's a lot harder with one card. Itemize and break everything down. When you know Ms. Brown has a card, and that's for senior services. Most of them, or she has a card, and that's for you. Most of them only come to me if their card can charge what they need at that time. I I just, when you talk about you want to be able to track things and see where they are. It makes more
See, he should be
sense
mic'd up right now. That's why we can't hear him, guys.
to have their own credit card where all those bills.
He's talking loud enough to where the mic 5 feet away is picking him up barely. That's why we can't hear him.
Over in each department.
So someone should be telling him, go speak at the podium. It's not happening. What can I do?
Run over to Mr. Massey, like when Mr. Leon in my office quite a bit lately. So it's things that every department needs. But I mean, I just think she already said she's not against it, but I think the amendments should be stated for the public so they can have an idea of what you all want to do. But ultimately, like Robert said, she's gonna shut the township.
White dude's scared to look up.
One more time, I still haven't, I haven't got, not for you, Mr. President, sorry. I'm still trying to understand what happens in the case of a credit card purchase being done and there's a majority vote to not approve. It's already been paid. Is that not a valid question? Somebody tell me it is. I'll move on.
I'm gonna say, some things can definitely be returned. And it's kind of sometimes, even when you get invoices and bills, sometimes those goods are already been here on the spot. And even sometimes when you do approve the bills, you can say no, but the goods are already here, the work's already done, you actually still owe it. I would say you could say that for credit cards and for checks. So you still do have the right to say no, say we have right to say no to checks being mailed.
Yes, and all the people screaming in the hallway makes it harder to hear.
Work has been already, we still gonna cut the check, and that bidder just waiting. The key example is the landscape. Like, they already cut the grass. If you say no, they now can sue us and say, you didn't pay us and the work wasn't performed. So, same with the credit card. They did receive their money, they weren't performed, we paid them. So that we can say no to the credit card and we can reject the payment. And we will get the money back. But they will, the work performed. So I guess if you really want to, so I would look at the checks the same way. Like all these checks and bills, the work performed. You can still say no. But now
Bro, it's packed in that hallway. There must be 20 people out there.
Amazon, we are a $20 million company. $5,000 a month, Amazon, that's 2 computers. So we have 2 computers out, we're in trouble. Like I just really want to say 5,000 is really low. We can look back, talk, maybe do analysis of how much we spend on.
Thank you, Yessie.
But we, on Amazon, that's how we get all the deals.
Let's go, Ian.
All the supplies from our account. Every single department head has access to Amazon, goes through the LinkedIn purchase.
Everybody just got a free sub from Yessie.
Very. For a personal.
I'm not just listening, Diggs, you know. I'm singing you a Bayou serenade. I guarantee.
So with that being
Everybody is
said,
nice. Not everybody confused that has to deal with our servers. Don't let the server go down. I mean, $5,000. It really is not.
all right, thank you. With that being said, in the event that this ordinance is tabled, who works with the board to make sure that it's put in force the way that it could be?
I don't know, Calamity Girl.
Everybody.
There you go, Andrew.
Everybody is.
Ian hooked you up with what?
called
What a nice guy.
Compromise and inclusion.
Thank you, Ian.
I mean, if I'm invited, yeah, I just, you know, I want to, this is something that I'm responsible. I would like to have some input. Definitely.
Finance director. Finance director.
I'm responsible, but no even.
Finance director. That question, I'm sorry, I should have looked at you when I asked. Should have. Who would be involved?
Robert said he's up there.
I just wanted to say that because I know that when there was a question about certain things. that
Sounds
was
worse than
asked
Dalton.
of the finance director, it was said that.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yes, it's about structural work. But let's give an example. Normally, when people run, like you said, $20 million, $50 million, $1 million, there's one person they go to. It ain't you jump around to all the departments. I was a trustee. before
Wow,
you
thank you,
tonight.
Ian. Come on, man.
I was trustee for 8
Thank
years
you.
ago. We didn't do what y'all jump to each department head. It didn't work that way. The way the mayor set it up, we went to one person.
Shout out to
that went
Delio's
to
toupee.
Stan Urban gave us whatever we looked, so that they
Thank you,
don't
Ian.
feel like people intimidating them, or that, oh, you harassing us. This is what we was told, and he understood it. And we went to that one person, and that person gave us whatever we needed.
It's your
So when
fault,
say
Ian.
that
I
here,
won't
I'm
stop
like,
thinking
I'm
about
trying to
that.
Stop y'all from the information. It's just one central person that you get what you need from, and now you got your answers. Compared to, oh, now you gotta work on them while they working at work in their department. Because most of them work, but that one person gets you everything you need, and then they can send it to everybody. It's a question
Everything you
from one
need.
trustee, they can send it to every single trustee or board member, so now everybody on the same page with the question.
So, let me just say this. In the past, but not too long past, it's always, it has been said, I shouldn't say always, it's been said on many occasions. Many information.
Is she a saucier from San Antonio also?
It's been said. So that's something that now that it's saying with Chief
San
Price. I
Antonio.
mean, I don't have a particular problem, but I know that Robert give information. Not to mention the fact that Robert's not
To
his
me.
biggest key. So I'm not intimidated by Robert. I ask him. No, I'm sorry. No. But no, I'm only saying that for.
Writing about our threats.
I'm sorry. I'm only saying that for a little bit.
Come on, play.
Right. But with that being said, it has been said, talk to Robert because we know. I want to piggyback on something that Trustee Carlisle said that I think is very, very important.
All right, everybody.
We're gonna have these discussions. We might
Not
go
today,
out now.
DS man, but the day's not over.
For, what is the number, Robert? 15 years. The bills have been presented in a specific way. And now we're not gonna change it. Well, it's 2024, and there's a lot of things going on. Like you've already stated, clickbait, you name it all.
Clickbaiting. What's up, Terry?
I'm here to do what's best for the residents of Thornton.
We just got on, Terry. We were late anyways.
Saying that,
It was already started.
we have to acknowledge that
Again, shout out to
There are
Reality
some
Check
things
TV.
where
It's their
press is
stream. Let's link
There
their
are
page
some
again. I
times
don't mean to spam you, but
who knows what
there you go.
information gets sent out. with
Click
it.
like and subscribe on their page.
Through the course of conversation, I discussed with the finance director. I may have discussed it with you. If I didn't, I apologize. That the 15 years of the way the bills have been, the warrant list has been presented, it's a little challenging. Case in point, we had a warrant list where we had 404 bills that were on the one warrant list. Granted, because we only had 1 month, 1 meeting a month, had like double this. But nevertheless, it was 404 bills.
Corporate bills.
It winds up being that, as a trustee, and I can't speak for the others, it's a lot better for me when I can ask Robert to send me the list of bills by department code.
There's so much sidebarring going on, I can't hear nothing.
And it works great. I can identify what's for senior services, what's for youth and family services, what's for volunteer programs, what's for administration.
Now here, I've been living here for 30 years, and they trying to crucify her. Tiffany, let me come in and tell them how good you are. Because they trying to crucify you out here.
Oh, here we go. Major news media. Major media finally getting in. Leave her alone? Is that what I'm hearing?
I still would like to know, what is the challenge with getting the bill, the warrant list in that manner?
What are you doing?
And he stopped giving it. And he stopped giving it to us, and then he stated that it's been done this way for the last 15 years.
Well, I know that, and I know you
That was in but maybe I read it wrong.
Did I hear that right? Leave her alone? Gotta be somebody for her. M-Man, thank you for the 45 months.
Impressive.
Thank you, M-Man.
Credit card, pull it out. So I've been emailing him.
That expectation is that it will still be done. I'm done.
I printed out.
I'm done.
For the work looks this type.
So wait, what do you wanna do with this ordinance? So you okay with sending it to the 20 meeting to change it, or
I think we should establish, the ordinance.
the salary that comes out too low, they just all children. So I think y'all should just, y'all be coming back in 4 days. So why can't we just get the input from what they all told us, so they run with it now. So, do y'all not want their input?
Thank you, Kobe.
Are you guys okay with tabling to Monday?
Much love.
This was my last plea. Some of these ordinances, just to give you a fair chance, you ask.
Why don't they give him a mic to at least pass around? Like, come on, dude. Get a mic for $30 on Amazon. You spending 43 grand a month on that son, bitch. One day you didn't spend that. Can't buy one mic. It's a tax deduction. Shit.
Is another thing. I mean, two items from CW cost more than $5,000. I mean, you're. Can you just give me the opportunity just to sit down?
What would you be putting your job on? I mean,
But no,
I'm just saying, you got a bill, you got an invoice, move on.
He's saying
No,
it's
no,
$5,000.
Why does this have to put
Oh, no,
your job on the
Oh,
line?
no, let me know.
You said it. I mean, that's kind of to the heart of what we're dealing with here, exactly what you just said.
No.
Yeah, I mean, that really is it, Robert. That's your job, Robert. That's your job.
Oh boy. Throwing that sauce up in there.
You're supposed to be a gatekeeper. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, no, what I'm telling you, what I'm trying to say is, there's what I'm asking for an increase, and let's just have a meeting and talk to you about, instead of giving an opportunity not to fail. Is, page 4 is net 30, where you're saying, Costco, Walmart, Sam's Club, I'm thinking even CW, Amazon, should not exceed 5,000.
Victoria's Secret.
Burn up in there, dog. Is our West gas. Our gas goes 5,000. I don't know if you're just cut off.
He is a rock star.
I mean, that's a good question right there. That is one of our costs. So I'm just saying that the way this is written is very unfair, not giving me an opportunity. If you give me the opportunity, that's my thing. The Wex, when you see Wex bill, that is a charge card. That's a net credit account. It's over 5,000. So you're doing these counts all the Wex gas.
Oh, you're taking off Dad's love, you're erasing
I
it?
guess that's for the word question. I don't. So that's why I'm asking.
Maybe they're lining up for public comment at the end. That should be awesome. That's all I can hope for. That's a line of angry constituents.
One of the things I think one of the challenges is, I know I can speak for myself. I asked for a lot of information, and the administration.
It's the mob outside just waiting.
And give me information. I even submitted.
Let me at her.
So it seems like the only time administration wants to talk to us is when they're going to you guys. And again,
What's up,
I
Todd?
don't feel like any of us don't want to work with the administration. We try. Sometimes we want the information.
I mean, 43,000, homeboy. Literally a few $100 shy of 43,000.
But again, checks and balances. We're responsible for money that you guys spend.
That's what I'm hoping for, golf. Hopefully.
If you guys don't provide us with information or provide us with further questions and invoices, I don't feel comfortable voting on certain things because I don't know. And people walk around naive and oblivious, but there are a lot of things going on. And so if I'm agreeing to pay something, I want to know what I'm agreeing to pay. And administration don't want to work with us to give us information. I've asked about accounts, I've asked
Hi, Salvador.
about departments, I've asked about a lot of stuff, and we don't get the information we need, which makes it tough for us to do our job freely or, you know, not fearfully, because again, we're responsible for money we don't spend, and there's not always accountability and transparency out there. So again, I think there needs to be policy and procedure in place. But again, administration has to be willing to communicate with us via email. That's my preferred communication method. But I just think that needs to be across the board and not only one organization.
So are you guys okay with Tuesday to go over the plan?
I think we implemented and
She has some accounts in the Bahamas,
Day-to-day stuff.
the Cayman Islands.
it doesn't stop, Rob.
It does. It's only $1,000, so it stops. He just told you a computer costs more than that. He just told you a web account, whatever he just.
See, she don't get along with many people.
So
She fight with everybody.
every department head just told you. So, are you guys okay? Are you okay with changing? Are you okay with tabling this Tuesday's meeting? All right. Is there a second to table? A second. All right. Is
What's
there
up,
a
Milo?
motion, a second to table to Tuesday's board meeting?
Been okay, how you?
Jones, and then who seconded it?
I'll second it to table to the board meeting Tuesday.
Jones,
Yeah, I had therapy today in the Morgan. My
Carlisle,
face is sore.
Henry.
Yes.
5-0.
Don't pass. I mean, there's nothing. No on the table, no pass, anything. All right, next thing on the agenda. Is there a motion to approve an ordinance to regulate the use of township merchandise for personnel, promotion by elected and appointed officials? Is there a motion?
Motion?
Is there a second? Is there a motion and second? Any discussion? Any discussion? All right, y'all, look, I can't put an agenda together and don't got nothing to say about the agenda you put together. What is this we're doing? Why is it on that agenda?
Nobody cares about your
Why is it
agenda.
on the agenda?
Kind of sounds like the rest of the world right now.
Read the word. You supposed to have to tell them why is it on the agenda? What is it? What's up? Nobody? No? No questions? Alright, well, at the end of the day, our job is to serve the township, and it's me to do that. You guys can keep putting fake ordinances in place, for whatever reason. At the end of the day, everybody gets recognition.
Thank you,
for
Jersey.
what it's for the township. Thanks, and show up. You gotta do is show up to you. Alright.
Thank you, Jesse.
Not just show David Clark, anybody that showed up, you see their picture on here, you see Trustee Colonel Carlisle,
Yeah, my
Trustee
picture was
Jose, oh no,
photoshopped
I'm talking
in
to you.
there. Yeah, photoshopped in
Trustee,
there.
ooh, girl, we Photoshop, girl, stop, we don't even get out like that. So anyway, you see other trustees and.
You know her picture's on there.
And then you got our calendar, we got all that.
She's on every month, too, of the calendar.
So I got plenty of things just to show you that everybody's included. You show up, they take pictures of stuff, and they'll just put it on different.
Don't lie,
things
you's
for-
on every month.
So I just want to point that out, 'cause they don't.
I'm gonna point that out. Dressed as Nino in October for Halloween.
Somebody put the cash app in.
Nino Brown.
$ DJ Rico 113.
Trustee Jones,
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez,
And again, here's the link to his page, guys.
Trustee Carlisle,
Right there. Click like and subscribe on his page. Hell yeah, I got a calendar. I got a whole bunch of them so I can give them away on Christmas time for you guys. I'll be sending them out as
Contracts on here.
stocking
Is there a motion to
stuffers.
approve the 3 additional contractors for HAP, lawn mowing,
Thank you, Potato
and
Chief.
maintenance service
Appreciate you.
at $35
Nah, I did.
per fund. Is there a motion? Is there a second?
Calendars are rated.
It's been a motion and second. Any discussion?
The baseball cat is a trash look. Well, Aaron, you know,
Okay, so.
she's
on
under
this part, we're
investigation,
gonna
so
allow
she can't come in all flossed up
the residents that wanna
in
talk
the
about the lawn care,
$5,000 wig
come
and
in one by one.
the nails and the
Discussion
shit's
phase,
expensive. Oh, here we go.
lawn care.
Holy shit, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. One by one. In comes the posse. Ooh. Come on, come on. Come on, let's get it going. The fire is finna start. Here comes the fire, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, here it comes.
Bring the contractors in, they refused to pay the contractors. The last board meeting, they voted not to pay them, when they voted for them to have an actual contract. When they voted for their contract, they should have paid them out for the service that they provided.
We gotta bring them in one by one. Get your popcorn ready. Get that whirly pop going.
Since the vendors have had their pay. So I am confused in a sense of them even coming back because we didn't pay them. And it saddens my heart because you won't have seniors, which we have big bingo today for those that didn't know, news, downstairs, and they was really hurt by them.
Barb, thank you for the 46 months.
That they pay.
Thank you, Barb.
Township for a service, so we clear. It's a portion, yeah, but they still pay for a service. The board voted for 3 contractors, and then they said that if the other 3 came down to $35, that they will basically do them as well. The board was advised that if they did not get contractors when the school goes back, which is middle of August, that basically we have no one to cut the grass, and that was the purpose for contractors. But yet the board chose not to pay them anything. Last meeting, myself and trustee Darlene Gray Evers, the only 2 that voted to pay everybody.
I know, Meme. What can I do? It's not me. It's not my fault.
Chris Gonzalez was the only 2.
It'll be better when you hear them talking on the microphone here, though.
County members that work here too. They voted not to pay now. So I'm just pointing that out because it's sad because the residents still pay us to get their service. But yet we didn't pay the contractor to go and cut the grass. So then, therefore, it created a bigger problem. They then started getting tickets from different municipalities and cities they live in, whether it's South Holland, Kansas City, Riverdale, whoever gave them a ticket, they then brought it to the township. Now, guess what? That's money we gotta pay out because we're not gonna make them pay for that because they signed up for a service here through the township. But this is how big the problem has gotten because they chose to pay public trips and not pay vendors that they voted for to get a contract to cut the grass in person. So I just want to give you some truth and some facts to what's out there and what they're not allowed to happen. So the residents downstairs, this is one resident, she comes in every big bingo, and she is one that gets the lawn care. So I just wanted them to come in to talk to y'all, so y'all get a different narrative. And like I said, fake news and the haters, the only ones y'all interview, but y'all never talk to the people that have the services being affected. So,
hello everyone, my name is Belinda Williams, and I've been a resident of South Holland for almost 30 years.
Miss B.
I cannot believe there's so many people out there trying to crucify Tiffany, and she is so wonderful.
Oh, the panderer.
I am an accountant, but
Candido.
you never know where life gonna find you walking. Because you gotta be careful how you treat somebody in the storm because the weather changes daily. Here I am, a prominent person, an accountant, end up getting cancer, end up having an aneurysm, so it found me in an unfamiliar place. Divorce, kids grown. She has a lawn care service. I have a big house. They come by, they cut my grass. That's one thing I don't have to worry about. This cancer medicine I'm taking makes me where I can't walk. Well, here I found myself unfamiliar in a walker. And I'm walking where I never thought I would be. I'm listening to these people out here, and it saddens me that everybody want to crucify you. It's like everybody got horns. This lady is so wonderful. I don't see her doing anything wrong. And believe me, if they knew something, they'd bring it out. They only have assumptions. But the lawn care service and the food service is something that I need. And she is wonderful.
Hey, doctor. That's why you bring her in first. You butter over the crowd with a little nice shit. It lessens the blow of the shit that's about to come. Let's see. Should be on the other side, bro. She's holding the door open for herself at that point. But all right. Oh, here we go. Next. I I'm gonna get one of those with like a sound system. It's a weed holder and all that shit.
Victoria Red. I'm coming here about the lawn care. I have a lot of medical issues that I don't have anybody else live with me to do lawn care. The lawn care service, if they come out, it's like $35 a week. Through the village is by income. So Social Security check does not pay for $35 a week lawn care, snow removal, and all this stuff that you have here, and the service getting cut. We get the lunch from $150. If you take that away, sometimes we get extra meals like that to help with the budget. Food is so high, so every little bit helps.
That Bidenomics, baby.
So please
Remember that in November.
For the seniors, disabled. Anything else? Thank you, I appreciate it.
Maybe Crumbs Kamala give you some change. Here's some crumbs.
Hello, everybody. My name is Ruby Scott. I've been a resident of Dalton for 34 years. I want to ask, who's responsible for our street lights being on?
That'd be me.
I've called Public Works, I live 5 times. I haven't had street lights in 1 month almost. I live on a main street. I live on MLK. I even talked to you before about this. We have no street lights.
This is my public comment. This is strictly about lawn. So public comment comes up.
Okay, so the agenda item is lawn care only right now.
Okay.
So public comment will be after
I am on
this.
the ZAP program. Yes, I went 3 weeks without a cut. I called ZAP. They did say, okay, you on the list. They never came out. Finally, I called Stan Brown. And I don't know what he did, but all of a sudden, I did finally get a cut. So I would like to know whether I would continue to get a cut.
So that's what we're discussing now.
Cut it,
Pay the vendors to keep cutting their rent. So that's why you went without for all the time. So right now, we have a discussion to bring the vendors in.
Okay, thanks.
Need to cut that lawn, son.
Yeah.
So now they have to go back outside for public comment. Because just like in Los Angeles, they force them to do agenda item only and then come back for general public comment. And most of these folks are elderly. A lot of them disabled. Why not just let them speak for a minute on what they got to talk about? It's more beneficial. You'll get out of there faster. But they're not smart enough to realize that. And actually they do, because they don't care. They want to punish the people and make you wait as long as you can. To where you just say, fuck it, I'm leaving. I can't stand here anymore. My knees hurt, my feet hurt. So they punishing you. Do the same in LA. They don't want to hear what you got to say. But it is your right, and they have to hear it. So they're doing it and making it as difficult as possible for you. Starting late, going way too long, breaking up the rules like that. General comment should always be at the beginning of the media meeting and then the agenda items. Okay? So the general public comment should get off first and then those people can go home. But instead you're making them wait after you do your agenda items, which could be 20, 30 deep. It's fucked up.
Take pictures with the tablets and you go back and check to make sure that they've done the things that they do.
Free walkers from Amazon? They weren't free. They paid for them. One way or the other, the people paid for them. It's kind of like other people you know. They get all this free shit, give it away, so they can feel like they're the angel, the saint, the great white hope, or whatever they think they are. Right? And then they do it in your name. Meanwhile, they're robbing you of the most important part, which is the actual joy of giving. Feels fantastic, man, to be able to give. That's something's gonna help and change somebody's life, even for just a moment. Like when we sent those kids all that money so they could go to Universal Studios, just for one day to have fun. Feels great. They're robbing you of that. It's politics, baby. That's it.
We are in a situation where we've never been in. The township will pay the fee.
Spindler needs to. Mr. Herman wouldn't last in that room. He'd have a rough time, Mr. Spindler saying what he's, or a Herman saying what he's saying.
Never been where we are now. And so inside of that,
But we can have him here.
but I every day we perform a job.
You want Mr. Herman? I can have him here in a moment's notice.
Paging Mr. Herman.
So, should I suggest I not collect because you can?
He's at the podium, guys. He's waiting to speak.
I would have the expectation that the business would be paid.
U.S. versus 1872. Fucking Pumpkinhead. All items, Pumpkinhead. And general public comment.
Contractors, from my understanding, that they would submit the bids properly and or bid it more than the $35 that we were asked for. Come on. I mean, because there was one vendor that did not submit.
I love you. I love you, kid. It's the big baby. Yeah, big baby. We need Mr. Harlan up in his joint because he owns everything.
Granted, and it continues to be the mindset. I hope that everybody here has the interest of all of the residents of Thornton Township. I really would. And misstep for misstep. You know, so the fact that there was missteps, they are. It's always our need and opportunity to correct those.
All right, everybody.
Smoke. That being said, the contractors, we have to admit, it was late in the game when we started even selecting them, and now we are here where we are. That has nothing to do with the fact that they didn't get paid last time. They're not cutting grass anymore. But hopefully today is something that's going to happen where they are getting paid and we're going to be selecting more to allow more people to cut grass.
Right, but I just want to, before you start, Tony, I just want to make it clear to the board that I just think that you guys should pay everybody. I don't think nobody should get voted on for a contract and then come to work and then a month later, because you only have one board meeting per month, a month later, say, I'm not paying. They figure the way out, paying their staff every 2 weeks for that entire month, that's what I'm going to figure it out. And then no one's gonna get paid in that month come, and then nobody pays it. What these two trustees did was wrong. The reason why it's wrong, and I'm talking about Trustee Carmen and Trustee Cripps, on not voting for something they voted for prior to come to the meeting. They didn't even pay them.
In regards
They didn't even
to.
vote to pay themselves. They didn't vote to pay nothing. And that's what become disheartening. Because wouldn't nobody believe in the township? Your word is not your bond. If you told somebody got a contract, they are expecting to get paid. They are not expecting to come and be part of the chaos over here in Thornton Township. They're expecting us to do what's right. I had the bills, y'all put it on this list, but when it was time to pay them a month ago, now it's been 2 months. 2 months that went by. Just imagine, you're a senior and you don't get your grass cut. Or you're a senior and you on a walker, wheelchair, and you can't get out to cut the grass. But now you get tickets. Now that's another burden on the resident, because now who gonna pay that? That's my issue. All I want people to do is do what's right. All I want is us to move forward and not talk about the shoulda, coulda, woulda. Because that's spilled milk. Can't cry with that no more. Spill is done. It's over with. Now, what do we do now? How do we fix it now? That's the answer. And fixing it now is paying the people their money they've been waiting forever. Not putting this together like this and picking out who we gonna pay when people all did the work. They all got families. What we do? If you didn't have a way to pay
Hey,
your
white
tax.
guy, what are you doing over
You know
there?
you did the work. You at that job every day waiting on
Better
your
calm
check
your
every
ass
day.
down, Turbo.
And that's what they do. And unfortunately, the staff get they say the burden of all that. They get all the smoke for y'all decisions. So like he's saying, he now had to double work. He now had to jump in because Stan basically quit.
Hi, Katie.
Retired, quit, whatever. So basically, he does Stan's job and his job. We don't pay him for the do double job, but he jumped in to help.
His gun fell.
Right.
I'll be rolling strap.
I apologize. I will not tell anyone else they're gonna get paid. We have vehicles and transportation that's at the dealer and other things, but it's those people that's at the township that's asking vendors to do work. And you're right, I don't know if anyone's gonna get paid. I don't even know if I'm gonna get paid. So I'm gonna fall back. And stay
Happy because she's trying to make it seem low key, like she ain't doing what she's probably being accused of doing. Like she's the next door girl now, instead of being all flossy.
I felt like you just came after me.
The question was, how do you know? Because
you're absolutely right. I don't know. Don't none of us know because we are not in your.
I didn't mean to be offensive to you. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, I'm not in your position. I can't make any decisions.
I apologize.
See, this is a back and forth more than a meeting.
Can I say something? And I see both perspectives, but Supervisor made a good point. She said, our decisions cause grief for you. And guess what? We don't want the administration's decisions to cause grief for us either, because there have been things in the past that have come up that have been both.
He is Island.
And then later it
Good
was
boy, I
questioned.
love
So we understand how you feel, but guess what? We're responsible for millions of dollars, and we have to make sure we know what's going on. It's our job. So we don't want you guys to be suffering. That's not our intention. And I can speak for myself, and I think for every other person up here. It's not our intention to see the staff suffer. But again, we're in a very hot climate right now. Just as
No, not turbo from Bergen. Turbo, like, you know, as in you're going too fast, slow down, tab out.
we're trying to move forward in a positive, productive, and healthy way. We want to do it for the residents, for the staff, but for us.
That kind of turbo.
So again, it's not to make anyone suffer, to bring harm, or to cause ill feelings. It's not that. And so I just want to be very clear that I understand. I think if people work, they should get paid. But I think that there has to be a system in place that says, hey, board, this is what's going on. This is the record. There has to be communication. Because again, just as you're responsible to speak to the constituents and tell them what's going on, we're responsible too. People are holding us responsible. This is a very important job that we have to do. And so we have to make sure that we're diligent about just making sure everything is in order. And that's all we're saying. So I see your perspective, but I think there's always more than one perspective.
Okay, but look, stop. I just can't stand on people stuff in their life. That's like bothers my soul. Hold on, you can make a statement, but be truthful in your statements, trustee. Because you do sit here and allow people to suffer. Because if you truly care, you would not done on people like that a month ago. But you sat here and didn't vote to pay nobody. And I, the supervisor, sat here and paid both of y'all, to pay them people, including the staff. And you sat here and didn't pay them. So stop with the lie. I think people should get paid. I think they should. Then why didn't you vote to pay them? We wouldn't even be in this vote. Hold on. We wouldn't even be in this vote if you would have paid those people that you voted to give a contract to.
Stand on business.
Give them a contract. So why didn't y'all, hold on, why didn't you guys, ain't no tabling when it comes to, look, trustee, ain't no tabling when it comes to that. You didn't table it. Why didn't you vote to pay the people when you voted to give them the contract? When you vote to give anybody a contract, let me educate you on this. Their job, yep, that's what you need. You need this lesson. So when you vote, they're thinking they got a contract, meaning guaranteed money, guaranteed work for however long you voted for that contract for them. So when they go to work and doing the will of the people, right? Cutting that grass, no matter what. While you at home chilling, while you up here keeping up chaos, they still cutting grass for that senior, right? Then a month go by, we have a board meeting, and we say, hey, y'all gonna pay the vendors, you're gonna pay everybody, and then you two, you and Chris, sit here saying, no, we didn't pay nobody, not a soul. That's not right. That is not how you run government. That is not how you run your household, let alone a business. But yet y'all did that. So you talking about you want to do no harm to the staff suffered. They the one was without a check. They the one was asking and begging and pleading, can I get paid? When I'm gonna get paid? What y'all gonna do? Man, I ain't coming to just work for nothing. Most people live check to check. But you guys didn't do anything about that. And we beg and plead with you guys to pay everybody, including the ones you voted for a contract for, and you didn't pay them. So now we got this bigger problem off of your decisions, because these was your decisions, which is, hey, we 2 months behind. Hey, supervisor, we still ain't getting our grass cut. We still got the problem. People getting tickets, costing the township more money because we got to pay the ticket because they under our service, but we didn't do the service. That makes no sense. Then we had even more problems. Y'all didn't pay for the food vendors, which was for senior services. They eat every single week. Every week. They depend on those meals. $1.50, $2. This is what I mean, y'all don't care. But we had to deal with that. Us, the staff, us.
Shit, yes.
Youth and family. Did you go pick them kids up? Did you figure out how they was gonna do whatever they was gonna do? No.
Thank you, Joe.
Did you know what
47
routine
months?
that each person do every day? Transportation. How we buy gas? How do we get from A to B? How? When the trucks break down, who did? Y'all don't get these complaints, but these are problems we had, but off of y'all decisions because y'all not paying people. These are everyday vendors, everyday expenses that go with day-to-day operation. But y'all want
She's getting angry, Brett.
Oh, just this. You don't run day-to-day.
She's
Y'all need to
irritated.
ask. That's why I keep saying y'all legislate. You don't run day to day. Ask them their opinion of what they need. What should be structured.
Uh-oh, got a hype train going. Let's get it.
Pleading with you. Hey, don't put that in there. Hey, so you don't let me input. Let me have input. Y'all give you no input. I'm going to do what I want to do. That's what you said.
Let's get it.
You did not give the man an opportunity, but you got his name in the ordinance, a law that y'all
Thank you,
wanna
God.
make. But he
Thank you,
can't
Joe.
even say something on
Thank you,
what
Ian.
it is if he runs day to day. That's what I'm saying. Y'all not thinking. Y'all thinking for self. That's how y'all moving, and that's not right. Y'all gotta do better. We should not be here arguing about bills that should have been paid off contracts y'all voted for.
Let me ask you a question. So I had a few contractors call me, or vendors, or I don't know how you say it, but they said they submit their bills and you don't put them on the board.
Thank you, Takum.
Welcome. Because again, we have people that say they've sent bills to you several times, they haven't been paid to the bill.
All right, so first of all, let's be crystal clear. I don't do nothing for
He in
bills,
his
and you
back,
know
Cubby.
that. So every
He was
department
working.
handles their own bills, and they all kept telling you this. So stop trying to do that, because that makes you look ugly. So when it comes to a bill, they talk to Key Price, right? Key Price handles whatever is broken that you guys create. Y'all mess, y'all function, y'all dysfunction. Let me say that. So stop just throwing stuff out. They say they talk to nobody. Talk to me. Nobody. They talk to staff. So when they put it on the list, hold on. When they put it on the list, because I don't do invoices, and you know that, Carmen. Each department does their invoices, and they always tell you that, and you know that because you worked on this side. You all input it, they put it in the system, so how would I know whatever bill you have? Carmen, stop. This ain't nothing but bait stuff you're trying to do. So let's stick to what I'm saying. You didn't pay the vendors. Are you gonna pay the vendors now? Are you gonna pay the vendors now? So you gonna pay them now? Oh, you still, so why y'all put it on the agenda if you still not gonna pay it? Just for the contract.
Still not
So
finna pay.
Are you gonna pay it? Are you gonna pay it? You said no, no. So let's see, call the roll on this vendor.
Better give me 2 snaps in a circle.
Call the roll for the grass cut. All these lies she doing. Anybody go ahead, call the roll, please. Call the roll.
Heating up.
That's right. Trustee Carlisle.
Boy, you ain't even heard general public comment yet. Whew.
Trustee Jones.
It's getting spicy.
Supervisor.
Little hot sauce in the joint.
Motion passed.
Okay, next on the agenda is discussion of passing for fees. We have to go close session for that, so prior to that, we're gonna allow public comment. Public comment, you have 3 minutes.
Here we go.
As public comment, we were going to close discuss the last agenda item.
Oh
So,
boy, let her rip.
Edna Boston.
Yep, go right here to the mic. You got it.
That's it. You want to talk? Get up in that mic so we can all hear you. Let's see how many people in here like her. She had her shield come up real quick. Tell us how awesome she is.
Hello, my name is Edna Boston. I'm a resident of South Holland. For 15 years, I'm a resident of Thornton Township for about 46 years. And I've never seen what I'm seeing now, which is why I come to this meeting. So I did write some notes here. And I noticed that, well, you know who you are, I don't. That people are holding you responsible in your positions, and you're absolutely right. I'm holding you responsible as a resident. I remember all of the talk going on about how much Tiffany was making. And actually, I assumed that everyone else on the board was volunteer. Yeah, I did. And then I had to go and research for myself. And
Volunteer?
Everybody getting a big paycheck. How often do they have to show up? And what are they doing when they get there? I'm angry. I feel when you show up at these meetings, I don't care if you had to beg, borrow, and steal to get the information that you need to make intelligent decisions that will affect this community. Once the amenities are gone, they don't come back.
Nope.
I know this. I lived in Harvey. We had plenty of amenities. They went away. I lived in Dalton. The amenities go away. We had a pool. We had different things going on in Dalton. Okay, when the amenities leave,
Can't turn it on.
leave. Now I'm in South Holland. I don't want to see the amenities in South Holland or Thornton Township go away anymore. Enough is enough. You kids need to put your toys away, show up at these meetings, prepared to make intelligent, thoughtful decisions. If you're not capable of that, the income that you're receiving from my tax dollars, you don't deserve it. And I'm meaning that. I'll run for this office because I'm mad enough to stand up for it. And if you're not willing to fight for it instead of fighting to get your vision seen and your vision seen, and no, but I think it should be this way, and I hate them. You don't have to like each other. I understand, that's politics. You don't have to like each other, but you should be able to come to the table to do what's right for the community and its residents. We're not all Democrat, we're not all Republicans. But for that, you need to be able to come together. And if you're not at a level of intelligence that you can come together at a table and make intelligent decisions, give up your role.
That's right.
Stop fighting. You want the newspapers here? So what? So you get your 5 minutes of fame?
Mm-hmm.
You know, what is the point? I know when Zuccarelli was here, I didn't see all of this. And now I'm wondering, is it because he was a white male? Ooh, help me, somebody get this. Help me understand. I sit here and I see people on the road with me heckling and making little snide comments. It's disrespectful. I understand you don't have to like what's being said. I don't like everything I hear. But it's just disrespectful. If you come here with your disrespect in your hand, you should have stayed outside the door. But no, you came here to support your guy.
Small
it's
in
like
there,
a little
see?
fan club. I see you meeting together outside hugging, and yeah, it's like you've decided already what you're gonna do. Your minds are not open to receive anything fresh or engaging, so why are you here anyway? Your mind is already made up. I thought that we were coming to these things to have something to open up to. Refresh me. I'm sitting here going, I'm trying to understand. And then nobody can tell you. But okay, thank you.
130 on a motorcycle is only the first 3 gears. Still got another 3 gears to go. Unless it's like an old egg beater. Any modern motorcycle, you do 130 in 3 gears.
Barbara, I don't know, the last name starts with an F.
That's me.
This young lady right
Okay.
here.
You could just gave her the mic. She could just sit down and give her the microphone.
Of course, y'all ain't that bright. Can't figure
I just
nothing
got
out
3
here.
sentences.
It's a circus.
There's a whole lot of people out in this hallway that have something to say about what's going on in
Hooting
this
and
town.
hollering.
I've been living out here for 48 years. I've never seen such carrying on in my life. You gotta stop. It's been 8 months since they've been picking on that lady.
Whoa, what happened?
I don't know if it's just her or if it's the... Work with her. I don't have the inner circle. I don't know what's going on here. But something needs to give. It needs to stop.
Yeah, it was a short one though, Ricky.
All of you.
It's only 7
Search
minutes.
your souls and find out what you can do to clear this up, because the world knows about all of this garbage. I'm sick of it. Every night on TV. I mean, I'm just tired of it. Please, make Thornton Township safe again and have us all be good fellows and love each other, as he says all the time.
Nana's pissed. Tell him, Nana. What's up, kids?
Is the other, any other seniors outside?
Any other seniors outside?
No, everybody gone.
Everybody gone?
They all left? Uh-oh. Snag a granny.
They gone? Everybody's gone.
They all took off? What?
Sharon Coleman. Is she outside? Did someone see the Sharon Coleman outside?
Sharon Coleman out here.
Sharon, get your ass up in there. Come on down, Sharon. Come on, Sharon, come on down. It's your turn to talk shit to Tiffany Hinyard live at the Thornton Township meeting here on this beautiful Thursday night.
Hey, how you guys doing? I just have a few things. It's everybody that sits up there states that they're for the people. But it's hard to tell that you guys are for the people, because it seems like everything is a knick-knack, paddywhack for Tiffany. Y'all mad at her, so we're not gonna pay bills. Tiffany bills, I'm quite sure, should be paid. So by not paying bills, it's not hurting Tiffany, it's hurting who y'all say y'all looking out for, which is the citizens. I'm lost. The senior citizens, the services that y'all are not paying for them. It's crazy. Everybody want to throw out the citizens for sitting at the board. We care, we care, we care. You don't. You strictly do not care. You wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and look on Facebook. It's about Tiffany. It sickens me that people are not sleeping, shitting, or eating thinking about Tiffany. Like it said, I'll be at work for 12 hours. Look on Facebook, Tiffany. 4 o'clock in the morning, a post was just made 3 minutes ago. It's said that it's so much hate for her, but it's supposed to be so much love for the citizens, but it's rubbing off on the citizens how y'all feel for her, which is crazy.
That needs to go.
Y'all need to do better. Pancake pastor over there, y'all just not right. Y'all just not doing right by these bills, by the citizens at all. Y'all can have personal agendas against Tiffany, who cares? It's life. Everybody not gonna like her. Some people gonna hate her, some people gonna love her. But at the end of the day, what about the citizens? What are we doing? Citizens' grass getting cut? No. No, nothing's gonna happen with that. So it's just like, it's crazy. Y'all need to do better.
Michael Smith.
Michael Smith, get your ass up there. Oh, this is Dots. Shit, yeah, everybody, you better follow them dots.
You guys gotta connect the dots. D-O-T-T-S.
One thing I want to say to this board, you don't cut your nose off to spite your face. You're going to have to face these same ordinances again, whether the supervisor is sitting there or not. But guess what? I'm going to be sitting here watching to see you repeal them. I'm going to be watching because I know how boards work and how they organize. They do things against one administration, then a new administration come in, we flip it, we change it. Keep the same things you got in
You
place.
like Biden-Harris?
Don't change it. So I'm gonna be here. The other thing I want to talk about, I put in a FOIA request. Trustees, your communications are FOIAble when you sit in board meetings and you text one another. So to Mr. Gonzalez and to Ms. Carlisle, I would like my FOIA request answered. If I do not get it answered within the time frame, I am going to the Illinois Attorney General's office. Because as board members, you cannot sit in meetings and text one another. You can't do it. Your information becomes FOIAble. That is the FOIA law. Read it. The other thing I want to talk about is it's sad how we do our seniors and our youth. I got seniors that live in Riverdale. that talk about their grass being high. And they did receive tickets. And I encourage them to come to the board meetings and talk to the trustees, because they voted no to not get your line cut.
Smoke.
You took an oath in office, and your oath of office was that you would do right by the Constitution, the state of Illinois, and Thornton Township. If you're not gonna do right, step down. Step down. There's other people that would love to take those seats and provide services for the people. Again, stop with the senseless attacks against the supervisor. Because guess what? You're not hurting her. You hurting the seniors. You hurting my grandmother that's been living in this township for over 80-some years. They can't receive food services that she depend on. She depend on getting her rent paid by Thornton Township. Those are things that you guys got to think about when you're having your meetings and you want to cut and hurt. You're hurting people. You're hurting people. When you sit as a legislator job is to come to legislate, to put things in place in order to help the common goal of the township. The common goal. We got young people committing suicide on a daily basis that could use some services, can use some help. But we cut. We cut. I don't see any of the trustees. We had a day in the park in Riverdale. I didn't see any of the trustees out there to greet the residents, whether you like her or not. They voted for you.
For you.
They voted for you. They deserve to see your face.
Thank you.
They deserve to see your face. So stop with the senseless stuff, because it's hurting our township. You can't go nowhere without somebody bringing it up. Thornton Township.
Thank you.
That's sickening.
Your time's
Come
up.
on.
You guys gotta connect the dots.
Samantha Derrick.
Dots.
DOTTS. Dots. Oh, here we go. Some people come back. Come on.
Okay, Dan Lee.
Stan Lee? Oh shit, yeah. That's the guy who used to fucking do Spider-Man.
Most of you, testing. I assume most of you know about the canary in the coal mine syndrome. If you all, anybody read the
all the canaries.
Get everything by the numbers starting from 2021. There's no disputing these numbers. They came directly out of
Thornton Township.
Would you all have Stan Brown coming to our meetings and talk about Thornton, and talk about, excuse me.
If you have anything as an
Still public comment. He could come and read the dictionary if he wants. Yes, he does.
I know this. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. No.
Oh, here we go. They don't like him. He's always giving them shit.
I'm going to talk about. I am going to talk about. I am going to talk. Excuse me. I can't talk about anything if you keep interrupting me.
Go ahead. I'll give you 3 minutes. Go ahead.
Thank you.
got your 3 minutes.
Okay, here's the deal. Our town, which is part of Thornton Township, has been devastated and decimated by the current administration, and they're bringing that same thing right here to Thornton Township. All you have to do is look at the patterns. There's a pattern of not responding to, believe it or not, FOIA requests. FOIA requests were illegally taken from the clerk and given to one of the cronies, who is currently now turning state's evidence against our own personal Al Capone, or if you prefer, New Jack City.
Nino Brown, which dressed up like him.
All this. You can tell what the aims are. Okay, this is not a reality show. These numbers have affected us deeply. We had a $5 million surplus, which is reduced to almost a $4 million deficit within a 3-year period. I mean, these are numbers that came out of the current administration, and much more to come. Now, if you want to talk about FOIAs, and you want to talk about Open Meetings Act, we have 30-something people out here. Myself, I've been over there for over 2 hours, standing out there for over 2 hours, just waiting to get in, even though there were seats available in here. And that is also FOIAble. I have several communications from the Attorney General, whom I talked to one of them today. You got a little stuff coming down the road. You couldn't know
Thank you, Angel.
But it's coming.
Thank you for the
Because
33
your
months.
violations here and in Dalton, which again, I remind you, is part of Thornton Township, whether you want to realize it or not. But you cannot continue to not accommodate the people and violate our civil rights, which is what happens when we have to stand out there for over 2 hours and can't even get in the room. There are supposed to be some accommodations. Open Meetings Act again. FOIA has been stripped from us in Dalton, and I imagine it may have some issues here also. And who on earth means they two
Amy
defense
B,
attorneys
thank you so much,
to
Amy
a
B, for the
village hall
dono.
meeting? Illegal attorneys, not even associated with Dalton, and bring them into private meetings with the trustees. No, not time, not our place. Sure, you know.
Your time is up.
Of course it is.
Thank you.
Of course it is.
First name is Rose.
Your time is up. Sit your ass down, bruh. That's what she said to
Read
him.
the last name. The first name is Rose.
Yeah, he's always giving him shit at Dalton.
All right, is there a motion on closed session? They got them here, is there a motion?
What's up, Maricela? The sound is really
Trustee
bad on their end. It's not
Gonzalez?
me.
Trustee Carlisle. Trustee Jones. Supervisor Henry. Motion passed. It's 8:21.
Going to closed session, stay in, if not, come out, we will.
They're going to a closed session.
On Cash App in the chat. $ DJ Rico 113. $ DJ Rico 113. Appreciate everybody checking in. Raging Cajun. See you.
I'm gonna turn it down now, Jessica. I'm gonna link his page. You can click like and subscribe on Reality Check TV. That's the stream we're watching. What are you doing? Stinks. So now they're gonna go into a closed session. But I don't know. Again, everybody has to leave the chambers, and then usually they'll come back. But it could be an hour later. It could be 20 minutes later. You know, see, so he's saying they won't be that long, so he may know. Most people aren't going to leave, and again, it's just more of them fucking, you know, painting and punishing the people that want to have their voices heard, and it's their right. So now, you've not only waited 2 hours outside, you've waited for this whole hour of this shit. Now you gotta wait as they go into a closed session, which again could take an hour. Then you come back, and then you can get your voice heard on your general public comment. It's just fucked up, man. What's up, wise guy? You know, it's not a cool thing. Thank you, Crazy. It's it's just fucked up, and not to say that it's something rare and they're doing it here. They do it in LA City Council meeting all the time, every fucking day, every fucking meeting. So there is that. There's our AV guy. So I don't know, guys. I think I'm just gonna hop out of here because I don't know if they're gonna come back. And even if they are, most of these people are gonna be gone. Yeah. Yeah, what can you do? Well, they went into closed session, Mogul. So there's things that they want to discuss, but don't want the public to hear. You know, and the way they're running this meeting is odd too. Normally, there's never any back and forth from the people sitting there. You know, they don't normally do that. Normally, it's you're there to be heard, and that's it. There's zero back and forth, because that's what's going to take time. Not to mention, people start to argue when they're going back and forth, kind of thing. You know. So hold on, let's do this for a second. Yeah, so that's really the problem. Thank you, Tribe. Well, I just give you something to watch. It's, kind of eye-opening to see how some of these towns are misran, by individuals, so. And you feel bad for especially the elderly folks, because now you see them struggling. And they're being overtaxed, and they're not even getting the services they're supposed to be getting, and everything's getting pissed away, and everybody's making too much money, and there's too many positions, and more people should be doing more work, since they're all getting a fat salary kind of thing. Status Quo, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. No, I think I'm going to just hop off. The anti promotes the chaos and the high. Absolutely, Status. And I think that's why FBI is taking their time, because there's much more at stake here. There's much more to go over than just one town. This represents 17 towns, including Dalton. That's what this represents right here. So you can only imagine how much money there could be squandered, the budget across the board, and you can double dip and use one thing for one side and maybe use it on the other when you're not supposed to, kind of thing, and who knows. So that's why you need to take your time. Maybe everybody's crazy and nothing's happening. But I say, if that were happening, then most people, you and I, would just say, okay, well, we have the receipts. Here's the receipts. Shows you everything I bought. Why I bought them. You can see what I bought. Even if it's 43 grand at Amazon, if it's, $43,000 versus for bicycles and roller skates to give to the kids, I guess I get it. Was it the best way to spend the money? No, I don't think so. But again, you want to have the youth out there, enjoying themselves and out of trouble and exercising instead of just sitting at the home, sitting on a computer, playing video games or whatever, So, yeah, I just think when your town's in trouble, buying an ice rink like they did and the biggest tree like they had and a tree for Christmas isn't the best thing to do. But they do the same thing here. They spend $400 a day to light up City Hall, to put pretty lights in different colors. And it costs them, or us, I should say, $400 to light that up. And they light it up every day for some new fucking, it's, Animal Thursday. It's, Corn Dog Appreciation Month. Whatever. And every time it costs $400, and yet you're in a place where there's, 60% of the homeless is here. So we're a welfare state. Over half the people on welfare in this country are in my state. Okay? And that's a trap. Just like Homeboy told you in Star Wars, it's a trap. It is. It's a fucking absolute trap. You're married to the state, and they just give you just enough crumbs to live. Never thriving. Stay in that box. Here's your crumbs, kid. Yeah, look it up, MVC. I mean, it's a sad deal. What was meant to be, well, I'm guessing when their thought was, a stepping stone to help people that are impoverished get a leg up in life. Okay? Instead, it became a crutch. And the more babies you have, the more money you get. And they end up paying for everything. And what happens to somebody, right, who if I say, okay, well, I'm going to pay your rent for you. I'm going to pay for all your food. I'm going to pay for your, let's just say, your medical. At some point, you're going to ask me, where's a car? And then you're going to want a car. And then I'm going to have to pay for the car insurance on the car. And then it's just one thing after the next. And it does get votes. Of course, you're subsidizing somebody who doesn't have the money to take care of themselves, in a sense. So that's why I say it's just a trap. And if you said, hey, here's your welfare money, and then you can have a job on the side trying to make some extra funds so you can really get ahead in life and have a little cushion in the bank and all that, they'd throw you off welfare. So I think it should be a limited amount of time that you're on welfare. You know what I mean? And no more money for each kid that you have. In fact, I'd give it less money for each kid so that kind of just stop you from having kids. And I'm not against you having kids. I'm just against you having kids when you can't afford them. Bringing them into poverty. That's what I'm on. If you're a fucking millionaire and you got all the money in the world and you want to have 27 kids, hey, you go ahead and do it, Octomom. Okay? But if you can't fucking afford them, and I and everybody else, every other taxpayer has to fucking pay for them, then I'm their daddy. And that's the way I look at it. I didn't have kids because I couldn't afford myself barely. And I didn't want to bring a kid into where I have to, beg my parents to help stay alive and take care of the kid. Didn't want that. So, I just think that's the way it should be. And again, that's just my opinion. And that's how it is in my mind. Philip Rivers, yeah. Shout out to Philip Rivers. Well, I don't know what to do. I mean, we could sit here for another hour, and I don't really want to do that. I mean, I could end it and then jump back on if they jump back on kind of thing. We could do that. No, I don't want to be your daddy. I'm cheap. I'm not trying to buy all that. Kids are expensive as fuck. I like my money and time. I respect my money and time. So no. Just being honest. We'll go to the pool party at your house, enjoy the kid for the day. Pretend like it's mine, just like animals. Pretend my friend's dogs are his or mine for the day. I don't have to bother with them after that. All right, what are you doing walking everywhere? Come on. I'll move to text will be best of friends, huh? You're my best friend. Oh, shit. What did I just do? There we go. That's what I just did. Okay. Whoa. And that's, yes. Thank you so much, Dinkums. I appreciate you doing that all the time. Helping me out with all that stinks to walk across the board just to lay on the couch. Lay on the thingamajig there. Hold on, let's do this. Let's get into the helicopter for a moment because we're not staring at anything anyways. Shout out again to Reality Check TV. I've linked the page. So you can click like and subscribe. Let's see, it's Thursday. We're not normally on. Let's see what's going on at the bar. I bet you it's popping. Let's see. It's not so bad. It ain't so bad at the bar. Look at that. Seems to be more women than men in the shot. I'm down with that. I'm down with the two-stepping. I could do the two-step. I'm the best two-stepper west of the Mississippi. Man, stop moving. I could do the side-by-side two-step. Yeah, that cat's humongous. Dude looks obnoxious and drunk. The one in the white right here. Look at him, look at him. Oh, bro. Chick's already annoyed by him. I can see it. He's about to spill a beer on himself or on her. He's got a spring break fucking do. Summer break, spring break, here we go. Dancing like Rob Gronkowski. The fucking Gronk over here. Comes this other frat bud. Oh, thank God. Thank God you got here. Your weird friend was getting way too close. Pointing is rude. That's why I do it. Oh, boy. Yeah, I can't see the band's name. It says Star Beyond? It's on that chalkboard behind the bassist. Can you read it? Star. Looks like it says Star Beyond. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Bro's got a sweet Edgar, dude. I'm just saying. The guy in the white right here. Totally Edgared it up. Put a pot on the front. Just just edged him up. Full Edgar mode. That shit's popular in fucking in England and shit. All the bus wankers out there have their hairdos like that. Look at him. Look at him getting way too close. Look at him. I mean, doesn't it seem like he's invading space? I don't know. You ask me. Ask me. I mean, you tell me rather. Looks like he's like, you know, it's all pointing all up on her and grabbing her hand and screaming in her fucking ear. I'm guessing he's singing, but bro, you should be on the stage, I guess, if you wanted to do that. Whoa, whoa, and she's leaning back. Like, hey, trying to tell you you're too close. And her girlfriend's sitting right here thinking, oh my God, thank God he's not bothering me. Just stay over there. Thank God. I'm not going to make eye contact with him. If I just don't make eye contact, maybe everything will be alright. Oh, shit. Look at him. So awesome. Did he just touch her titty? I swear he just touched her titty. I swear he just put her hand on her titty. Did you see that? Anybody see that? Totally just said like that, put his hand, like he didn't cup it, but he totally like touched it. So you can't get in trouble for groping. But I just can't get over his bangs, like his haircut. It totally in front reminds me of Dumb and Dumber with Jim Carrey, like Jim Carrey's hairdo. Oh, he is, Remy. It's alcohol. Alcoholic beverages will do that to you. You think you're talking, but you're actually screaming. Like, I'm right here, mate. Shut the fuck up. You know? Why the fuck are you hollering? I'm right here. So that is a side effect of alcohol. It does impair your hearing. You know, and also, apparently, you don't know when you're making an ass of yourself or you're way too close. He's getting up in there, though.
Get a little closer. Don't be shy.
Dude, look at him, bro. What is he doing right now? It's like singing so... Oh, my God. And she's leaning like a ton. Old dude's about to bang her out like Scoop up in there. Come on. You want this young, dumb piece of shit with that stupid hairdo, or you want an old man like me with a giant horse cock? Try to tell you, girl. You'll love it. You'll be riding it. That's what he told her right there. Swear. Bro's just all on it, dude. See, that's what alcohol does to you. You know, weed wouldn't do that. Be sitting in the corner, chilling, couch locked up probably, thinking about what the fuck you want to eat. Or maybe you want to go to sleep right now. You want to doze off for just a moment. You know, rest your eyes. Ah, shit, yeah, Billy. Maybe he's smart enough to just buy her enough drinks. And maybe she'll just forget. Her goggles will get on and try to bang it out. You know? I am for serious.
Are you for serious, dog?
Fuck yeah, I'm for serious, dog. I ain't playing. She is getting down. I think it's more alcohol-induced dancing. A lot of people lose what little rhythm they may have. I am for serious, dog. Alright, guys. I'm gonna hop off since I think it's over. Now, I gave you the link to their page. They're still on, so you can watch them. What I'm thinking, there's their page right there, Reality Check TV. Again, didn't mean to spam you a whole bunch of times, but I didn't pin it. So, they're still live in there. They're waiting to see if they're gonna come back. They may. Now, I have to do a couple things, and I'll keep an eye on it. If they come back, I'll pop on. But if not, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 10:15 a.m. I appreciate all the likes, the love, the donos, the thumbs ups. They work and they're free. The all-around fun. Thank you, guys. And I will see you tomorrow.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
See you guys, and again.